I felt like a typical Christian. I loved Jesus. I attended church regularly. For the most part, life was really pretty good. I just didn't feel like I was living to my full potential. I remember yesterday when my parents called me and my brother in and said, your mom and I are getting divorced. And you have those moments in your life that you relive like they were yesterday. My dad obtained custody of us when we were, during that time. And so my relationship with my dad stayed the same. We kept going to church, kept trying to stabilize things, because my dad was pretty devastated by the event as well. At that time, it felt to me like my mother was leaving me and my brother. She was just disappearing into something else, and did not have much of a relationship with her. I really, truly believe that I was upset with God. I mean, I was 10 years old. How did you let her do that? And why does she not want to have anything to do with me right now? Why is that relationship with someone else more important than her relationship with me and my brother? I was raised in church. As long as I've known, I've gone to church. But it wasn't a daily side-by-side walk. It wasn't praying for all things. It was crisis prayers, but it just really wasn't. It didn't feel like a relationship. It was just, I know Jesus, He's there for me, and that's really where I was. My husband was offered this great opportunity for his dream job. And with that dream comes not being at home. And that's something new for us as a couple. And I knew I was going to have to find something else to help me just rely on, depend on, fill some of that gap that I leaned on him for. So there was a Sunday we're sitting in church and the Rooted advertisement came up. And I've been missing going to a Bible study, and next week came back to church, an advertisement again, and I was like, okay, I hear what you're saying. I'm not comfortable. I don't really understand everything that's involved, but let me give it a try. So that Sunday in church, I signed up and did what I needed to do to get in the class. I was really excited about week 2 when you do the prayer walk. I had the fortune of getting to go into the prayer room. During this time is, my husband's, departure from here. So that's what I wanted to pray about. I wanted, how am I going to get through this without him? And I was sitting on the floor and I looked up and on the wall, there's a picture of Jesus holding the lamb. And I felt like at that moment, Jesus is telling me, you're my lamb. I'm going to be here for you. And I could hear Jesus say to me, trust me, follow me. I've got this. I've got you. Without this experience with what's going on, I would be depressed. I would be at home. I would be isolated. I would just find every reason to just stay at home. Rooted enables you to depend on Jesus, not yourself. It removes worry, fear, uncertainty. It created trust that's never been there before. If you're sitting there trying to decide, should I commit this 10 weeks to Rooted? Yes is my immediate answer. If you're struggling with some of the things that I've struggled with, you just have to get out of your own way. There is a reason you're feeling drawn to do this Rooted experience.